Hey guys, how's it going? Billy here, coming at you with a quick video this morning. Lots been going on. Um, Quick update. Uh, Tuesday morning, my wife and I took our oldest son to college, dropped him off, got him set up in his dorm room. Um, so that was a, kind of bittersweet moment. Um, but the day before, we found out that our oldest dog, who was actually Will's dog since he was a puppy, we got him when we moved here. When we moved back here to Illinois, we found out that he has terminal lung cancer and just has a couple weeks probably. So that was hard, telling Will about his dog, especially the fact that he was leaving the next morning. We were taking him to, he was going away to college. So, that's been kind of tough. It's been real tough on my wife, but we'll get through it. But anyway, we dropped Will off at school, and it was great. Got him all set up. I got to meet the coaches. He's playing football, and he's in football mode. He's in diehard training camp mode for the next couple weeks, so we won't hear from him probably for a little bit. So a little bit of empty nest syndrome going on here, because if you guys aren't aware, Will and I shared a space here. So the big space that you've seen in the music room tours is adjacent to what was Will's room. Come home yesterday, and my daughter wasted no time cleaning it out, getting everything prepped and ready for paint, and she's taken over his room. So it's kind of different down here. Sad, but we'll get through it. So after we dropped Will off, we were able to take him out, have lunch, and then send him on his way with his coaches. Right across the street from his dorm room, believe it or not, was a record store. And so we left, and I wasn't going to stop, but the wife was like, hey, do you want to stop? And I'm like, I don't have to. She's like, oh, let's go ahead and stop. She's like, can you get in and out of there in 10 minutes? I looked at her and laughed. I said, there's no way I can go in a record store in 10 minutes. But, I was kind to her and just kind of breezed through everything. It's a nice little shop. Been there 7 years, I found out. Met the owner, got to talk with him. And I think we'll be seeing a lot of him here coming this fall, going up there with football games and whatnot. My first impression was, man, this is a hipster shop. They had just a bunch of stuff that I had never even heard of, newer stuff. The first two racks I looked at, I was like, just disappointed. Then I rounded the corner and found the country and folk, and there was some good stuff there. The only thing is the stuff's not curated very well. It's just categorized. Other than the rock, your basic mainstream rock, it was categorized in just genre, no alphabetical. No, it was just it was really hard to look through. But your popular stuff, the popular rock, did have alphabetical sorting. So I spent the better part of 5 or 10 minutes just digging through 2 or 3 racks of country stuff, country and folk, and did find a couple really nice things. Then rounded the other corner, headed up towards the cash register, and they had a wall full of the better stuff. And I found a really nice piece on the wall. So I did put back one because I didn't want to overextend my wife's generosity for letting us stop. But digging through the country, I was able to find from 1988 Skip Ewing. This is a sealed original pressing. A lot of people don't really. It's not a highly sought after record, but there's a lot of great songs in here. Skip is one of Nashville's finest songwriters, and I really am glad. I've got one other Skip Ewing record in my collection, but it's early Skip Ewing. It's good, but this stuff here is phenomenal. This is right when Skip was at the top of his game, starting to write some really great stuff, and I'm excited to add this to the collection. This was even though the original discount tag, and this is sealed still, this was $4, so glad to add that. Then we'll get to the good things. I just picked up 3 things. This is he had newer reissues of this for $20, but this was $15, and it's of course on the tomato label, but it is a 1989 West German pressing of Townes Van Zant's Delta Mama Blues. A beautiful, beautiful pressing. Let's pull it out here. I'll show you. Just needs a little bit of cleaning, but I mean it is gorgeous. If you can see there. Like I said, it's I was kind of thrown off by the catalog number, because this is apparently this is the only repressing they did so late. So this album came out, of course, in I believe 1971 on the Poppy label, and then they reissued it in '78 on Tomato. But then in '89, they put out the German pressing. So really glad to get that. $15 for that. Stoked. Super pumped on that one. And then this last one was the one that I saw on the wall, and was able to do a little bit of haggling. I looked at it, picked it up. His price was a little bit high from what I thought, especially for the condition. So it's a sealed original. This is where it all started, guys. This is 1987 NWA Ruthless Records. This is the EP Panic Zone, Dope Man, and 8 Ball. This is something that I really, really wanted, and I know I could go online and get this off of Discogs or eBay, but it's going to cost me $50 or so to get a sealed copy. And the only reason I wanted the sealed copy is so it can go with my original sealed copy of Straight Outta Compton and Easy Does It. So the only thing I really kind of need, I mean, I've still got a couple other things I still want to get. I would love to get a sealed copy of the Chronic, but man, those things are so expensive. But we'll see. Anyway, I was really, really stoked or super pumped to get this and land this, and the owner was gracious. The seal is split a little bit here. The shrink's not too tight, so but I don't care. Like I said, I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna leave this sealed. There's a mild little ding here, but it's for what it is and the price I ended up getting it for. I was pretty happy on that. So those were the 3 things that I ended up finding at the record store. The name is slipping me right now, but I'll throw in a couple pictures here at the end of the video to let you guys see kind of our day. But that was a little bit of retail therapy to kind of help me through dropping Will off at school, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Until next time, take care. Peace.